Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Kathleen Reddington with your hedge fund headlines. Today is Friday, November 7th, 2008. Blue Mountain Capital Management froze its latest hedge fund following considerable redemption requests despite performance that beat the industry average. Bloomberg News reports that the firm halted withdrawals to avoid selling assets in a bear market. Blue Mountain CEO Andrew Feldstein said if the company was to sell positions, that the liquidation cost would be an unequal burden on the remaining investors. Staying with hedge fund news, GLG Partners will suspend redemptions from two of its hedge funds because of adverse economic conditions after they lost about a third of their value this year. According to Bloomberg News, GLG will stop investors from making withdrawals from the GLG Market Neutral Fund and the GLG Credit Fund. The Credit Fund dropped 35% and the Market Neutral dropped 29% through September 30th. And in more hedge fund news, Total Alternatives reports that private equity house Truffle Capital has tapped Antoine Paw as an investment manager within its life sciences unit. Paw comes from an audit firm, Mazars, where he spent the last 3 years auditing pharmaceutical and biotechnology companies and investment funds. He has worked for Novartis, Asian Tutors, Wu Investors. And in other hedge fund news, private equity firms are increasingly investing in the fast-growing paced private learning sector. According to Reuters, while the technology, media, and telecom sectors that typically attract venture capital are vulnerable to spending cuts, many Asian parents would make other sacrifices before scrimping on their child's education. And that rounds out today's hedge fund headlines. Thanks for joining us on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto our hedge fund channel online, read the full stories and the latest developments.